originally, I had this idea of thieves, diamond smugglers, hiding their diamonds inside the dead person's body and, smuggling the diamonds across the border and stuff like that. I got that idea when I was a graduate student at film school, and I didn't shoot that idea for my thesis, but that idea stuck with me, and I guess over the years that idea of hiding something inside the body evolved into Gun Woman. And Asami and I were invited to a German fan convention back in 2011, I believe, and we became friends, and we were stuck in an airplane together for 13 hours one way. So we were talking, and she wanted to, she really wanted to have ultimate starring picture, not playing the side character. And so I said, well, I have this idea called Gun Woman. You're going to be naked half of the movie, but if you're willing to do it. Then she said, I want to do it. Please let me do it. So I said, so that was kind of the birth of the Gun Woman project. The last half hour of the movie, Asami's character is completely naked, and she does hand-to-hand combat. She does gunfighting, and she has she does everything. Since she's naked, she can't really hide the padding or all the safety device. Camera's pretty much on her all the time, so she can't use, Asami couldn't use a stunt double. We were very fortunate to have this great action coordinator, Mr. Tabuchi, Keiya Tabuchi. He and Asami worked very closely together, and came up with this ultra-realistic fight scenes without really hurting anyone, And also, when you see the hand-to-hand combat with one bald big guy, Derek, he's an ex-WWE pro wrestler. And, he was very professional, he was very safety-minded action actor. So she and him worked together very closely, and there was a language barrier, but because Derek don't speak Japanese, Asami doesn't speak English, but there were two pros added together, and they really pulled off that amazing fight scene together. The soundtrack for Gun Woman, or any of my movies, I guess, are one of the characters essentially in the movie. I take soundtrack music very seriously, and I'm actually, a little bit of a soundtrack geek collector myself. So my composer Dean Harada, fourth generation Japanese American guy who doesn't speak Japanese, but we became really good friends working on my last movie, Samurai Avenger, and he did amazing, this spaghetti western-esque music for that movie. And for Gun Woman, I asked them to, let's do like something crazy like 80s metal music meets Giorgio Moroder kind of, 80s electrica sound. And yeah, so I think, he did the beautiful, very catchy music, and I'm very happy about the soundtrack. And also, Asami sings in that theme song at the end, and we didn't have much time. She was just in LA for 3 weeks shooting this movie. If we had more time, she would have sung the whole thing, but we didn't have time for it. So she was able to just go to the studio probably like 3 hours one day between actual principal photography, and she sang the chorus, and yeah, I think the you know, title end credit scene music is really fun. Kind of like a little bit of a James Bond-ish sounding theme song.